Welcome to Inktober episode 2. We're doing more of the Ghost Boy doodles. This one I'm only going to do one. I'm actually recording this the day before it's going to go up. Had a very busy week. So we're just going to do one sketch here and turn it into a final image. If you didn't see the last episode, I'm planning to do one of these every week for October. And yeah, if you didn't see that one, go check it out. If you did, I hope you like this one. And I'm going to get right into it. So the first thing I did was trace over the ghost. I did this in the first episode, so I just decided to stick with it. After that, I moved onto the road. Not sure why. I figured I would just work my way back in this image, starting with the foreground and then making different layers the further back I went. So in the first video you probably saw that I didn't really color behind the ghost and the pumpkin and like the stuff in the foreground. For some reason I sort of did that here, where I left that triangle behind the ghost. Later on I do cover it up because I didn't do that anywhere else behind the ghost, so I'm not sure why I only did it there. Like I said before, I was just doing different layers going back into the image, and I don't know, I think it worked out pretty well. I don't usually do that. I usually do just one layer for background, one layer for foreground sort of thing. But for this one I decided to use a whole bunch of layers, and I think it works out for the better. So I didn't really say this in the first episode, but the whole theme of these doodles that I did was essentially this ghost going around seeing all these different traditions that people do around Halloween. So this one is a combination of TPing, as you can see on the tree, and egging, which you'll see in a minute, and smashing pumpkins. You know, a bunch of things delinquents do on Halloween. At least according to movies and stuff. I've never actually seen anyone do it. I did struggle a bit with these windows, trying to figure out what colors to use and all that. In the end, I think the blue works out pretty well. I was thinking about doing details inside, but I don't want these to be super detailed. I want them to be pretty smooth and cartoony, kind of like things you would see on like a Halloween card.
Not gonna lie, this egg carton was probably the worst part of this image. I used a lot of colors to try and make it look pretty good, and I think it works out in the end. It's just, it was a pain to try and get it to look good. So here I decided to do some shading. Usually I don't do a whole lot of shading, or when I do I just use like black and a more opaque layer. But for this one I decided to use some red, and I think it looks pretty good. It makes the colors pop a bit more, and especially on areas like the pumpkin that you'll see in a second, I think it turned out really good.
Back. This is the final result. I'm actually pretty happy with how this turned out. Unlike the last time where the last one I was not super happy with, this one I think turned out really good. I went for more of just a daytime with this one, and I actually did a lot more shading than I did in the previous episode, and I'm pretty happy with it. Still don't have a name for this ghost guy, so if you think of anything, let me know. If you enjoyed, leave a like, leave a comment. If you want to see more, I'm going to be doing at least 3 more episodes of this, so look forward to those, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!